Hey everyone, it's your favorite comedian Kevin Hart here. Listen, I gotta tell you, I love animals. I love them from a distance, especially these guys we're about to talk about. Today we're diving into the wild world of the top 5 most deadliest animals on Earth. We're talking creatures with more venom than my stand-up routine, more bite than my last chiropractor, and more power than... Well, you get the picture, and trust me, you don't want to mess with these guys. Let's get started. First up, we got the box jellyfish. This ain't your mama's jellyfish, folks. This thing is more like the bouncer at the hottest club in the ocean, and trust me, you ain't getting past this one with a fake ID. I'm talking 15 tentacles, each packing enough venom to kill like 60 people. Can you imagine the nerve of this thing? One minute you're enjoying a nice swim, the next minute, bam, you're auditioning for a starring role in Finding Nemo: The Afterlife. And the worst part, you can't even see the darn thing coming. It's like trying to fight a ghost that can sting you with poison. My advice, stick to the kiddie pool when this guy's around. Next up is the saltwater crocodile. This formidable creature is not just any ordinary reptile, it's the largest living reptile on the planet. And it has been around for millions of years, surviving through the ages with its sheer power and adaptability. Let me tell you something, this ain't no cuddly reptile you want to cuddle up with. The saltwater crocodile is a master of stealth and surprise, often lurking just beneath the water's surface, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This thing is a straight-up prehistoric eating machine. With a bite force of over 3,700 pounds per square inch, it can crush bones like they're twigs. Its diet includes anything from fish and birds to larger mammals, and yes, even humans if they get too close. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to this guy snacking on your leftovers. The saltwater crocodile is nocturnal, making it even more dangerous as it hunts under the cover of darkness, except, instead of leftovers, it's your arm. These predators are known for their incredible strength and agility, making them one of the most feared animals in their habitat. You know those jaws of life they use to pry open car doors after an accident? Well, the saltwater crocodile's jaws are even more powerful. They can snap shut with such force that escape is nearly impossible. Yeah, this guy's got a whole face of them. Its mouth is filled with 66 sharp teeth designed to hold on to its prey, ensuring that once it bites, there's no getting away. And don't even get me started on those teeth. Each one is like a little dagger, perfectly designed to tear through flesh and bone. They are constantly replaced throughout the crocodile's life, ensuring it always has a deadly set ready to go. They're like little daggers just waiting to turn you into a midnight snack. The saltwater crocodile's hunting strategy is all about patience and precision, making it a top predator in its environment. Trust me, if you ever see a saltwater crocodile, just turn around and run in the opposite direction. These creatures are not to be underestimated, and your best bet is to keep as much distance as possible. Chapter 3. African elephant, size does matter. Now, you might be thinking, Kevin, elephants? Really? They're like the gentle giants of the animal kingdom. Majestic, serene, and often seen as symbols of wisdom and strength. And you know what? You're right, most of the time. These magnificent creatures are usually calm and composed, minding their own business. But let me tell you, an angry African elephant is like that date gone wrong. You know, the one where everything seems perfect until it suddenly isn't. Imagine this, you're at a fancy dinner and you accidentally spill your drink on them. The mood shifts instantly. Their entire personality changes in a heartbeat. One moment they're all smiles, and the next they're glaring at you like you've committed a crime. Yeah, it's like that, but instead of yelling at the waiter, they charge at you with the force of 1,000 angry hamsters. Only these hamsters weigh several tons and have tusks. Picture this, a 5-ton behemoth barreling towards you, each step shaking the ground beneath your feet. It's a sight to behold, but not one you'd want to be on the receiving end of. I'm talking 5 tons of pure muscle, raw power and determination. Their strength is unmatched and their presence is commanding, and those tusks, they could easily spear a watermelon from 100 paces. They're not just for show, they're formidable weapons. My advice, just be polite, compliment their trunk and show some respect. These creatures deserve it. And maybe, just maybe, you'll live to tell the tale of your encounter with one of nature's true giants. Respect the elephant and you'll earn their respect in return. Chapter 4. Cape Buffalo Pranking Gone Wild. Now this next one is just plain mean, the Cape buffalo. Known for its unpredictable nature and sheer strength, this animal is not one to be trifled with. This ain't no Ferdinand the Bull, smelling flowers and chilling in the pasture. No, the Cape buffalo is a force to be reckoned with, always on high alert and ready to charge at a moment's notice. This guy's got a serious attitude problem and a set of horns that could rival a monster truck rally. Those horns aren't just for show, they're weapons of mass destruction in the animal kingdom. Imagine this. You're walking through the savannah, minding your own business, when suddenly, BAM! Out of nowhere, a Cape buffalo charges at you with the force of a freight train. You're launched into the air by a Cape buffalo with a serious case of the Mondays. It's not just a bump. It's a full-on aerial assault that leaves you wondering what just happened. And the worst part, they travel in herds. That's right, it's not just one prankster, it's a whole gang of them, ready to turn your peaceful walk into a chaotic sprint for safety. It's like a whole gang of pranksters just waiting to give you a free trip to the emergency room. These animals coordinate their movements, making it nearly impossible to escape unscathed. My advice, if you see a Cape buffalo, just pretend you didn't. Stay as still as possible and hope they lose interest. Maybe they won't notice you. Maybe, but if they do, be prepared to run like your life depends on it, because it just might. Chapter 5. Mosquito, the tiny terror. And finally we come to the deadliest creature of them all. The mosquito. Yeah, you heard me right. This tiny bloodsucker is like the final boss in a video game. Except instead of fireballs, it's spitting diseases. Malaria, Zika, West Nile virus. This thing's got a whole arsenal of nasty surprises just waiting to ruin your day. And the worst part, they're everywhere. You can't escape them, you can try to swat them, you can try to spray them, but they'll always find a way to get you. My advice, invest in a good mosquito net and maybe, just maybe, you'll survive the night. And there you have it, folks. The top 5 most deadliest animals in the world. From the venomous sting of the box jellyfish to the tiny terror of the mosquito, these creatures prove that danger can come in all shapes and sizes. Remember, stay safe and keep your distance from these wild creatures. You don't want to end up as the punchline of one of my jokes, do you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more hilarious content. See you next time.